7,000.
Babylon gone. All of Jesus people them a kill up them one another. The white man gone. You see?
Half bag on you.
And right now, go along here.
Give me a piece more before you go in, man. I go.
Me gone.
I got a dead rasta, I'm to you.
I tried, yes sir.
Yeah, man. I'll leave it down.
Yeah, if I the town get trouble. I'm wicked.
You them not more love than them, they can't reason nothing again.
Oh, them see have love and white God them praise fire. White God them praise, you know. And the white God a kill off all of them one another. That is Jesus praise.
Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
Let the action speak. Do something that's timeless. Rock them and crack them, Jabari representing YardSlangz. You gone far.
Mindset. Blessed love. I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and also Empress Menen I, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. One more day, we're there, we're above ground, and we're giving thanks and praise for our ultimate position, which is life. As we know, no greater than that, no matter what go on. Great face, see the item here. Honorable family, from near and far, manners and respect. Warm welcome. Give thanks to the Sabbath gone by. Give thanks to the dawn setting. On the item side. Obviously, it's a new day here, where I am. It's after 12 here in the UK. Classify that as the 3rd of September. Yeah, August gone. I tell you, all the things happening in August, the boy. I tell you. But we give thanks. We're there and we're going through the paces of life, and what life have to offer. Yeah. I feel large up everyone within the chat room, manners and respect to the item. Give thanks to the item presence and the item interaction, so far. Barina, Chris, Miguel, Anthony, one love. Yeah, man, more love, more strength. Zin, give thanks to the item. All of the silent listeners, them said we bless up the item self, know the thing go. So, we're there in the night here. Look on this topic. It's a topic been going around for years now. Years, on top of years. And still no justice. Absolutely no justice where reparation is concerned. She's black. Honorable Empress, bless up herself. For large up all my family out there in St. Lucia. Yeah, man, more love, more strength. Honorable Priest Kailash. Yeah, more love. Yeah, give thanks, So, as me I say, reparation, should England pay the 18.6 trillion pounds, and should England pay up, for the involvement in slavery? Should England pay up? That is the question me I ask. So it's an interaction show tonight. We are open up the phone lines and we have a reason. Should England pay up? This is not a yesterday question. It's not a today question, I should say. Long time. And it's not even if they should pay up. They should pay up. Zin, because I don't know if it's stupidity or it's uneducated or it's willfully done. When they said they were paying reparation, see, they were paying reparation to the so-called slave masters who have incur loss of earnings because the slave trade, as you know, did stop. Then the enslavement did stop, or the slave trade, because what? If it's trade, means that somebody did I get paid. Then if it's trading, someone was being paid for us, myself here, and most I and I here. Someone was being paid for us. If it's a trade, if it was a slave trade, someone was being paid. See? And this are the angle where I go forward from with this reasoning here tonight. Yeah. We have to balance the reasoning. So if it's a slave trade, someone at the end of it was being paid for the stocks are the product. I and I was the product. See? And Europeans came and claimed that they were buying slave. They were buying slave. Now, it a bit pricklish, Zane, because I've played recording on this very program, this very platform, of my African brothers in Africa apologizing for the involvement in the slave trade that they did with Europeans, especially the English, the French, the Spanish, and the Portuguese, and Germans. Yeah? We have African brethren come out and apologize for their involvement. See? So, that is evidence that for sure Africans was involved in selling, capturing and selling Africans to Europeans. The question is, what is it that the Africans didn't have that the Europeans had to trade with them for live human being? What is it that the Africans didn't possess that the Europeans had? That them could able to commit such a sin by selling them brother into slavery. What is it that the Africans didn't have? What is it? Listen, yo, me no want what is false? Before me continue, Michael, what is false? Or me attack? What is false? When me say false? Correct me. More you correct whatever me say is false, and then me can move on. Zed, what is false? Because we are family, you know, each one teach one, you know. So if you hear me say something that sound off or incorrect, then yeah, edify me. You know what I mean? Set me straight. What is it that I said false? See it? What is it? I need to know before we continue. Because me see with my 2 eyes, they told me that in Ghana as well. No. Me not ask you what them told you, you know. Me ask you what is it that I said is false. What is it that me say is false? See, them type of communications, you say me say something false. The idea about Africans selling Africans. Okay. All right. That is not false. It's not false. We don't want to accept. We don't want to be accountable for our part in a that. Zin? Because you still have African families who benefit, Zin, from selling them brothers and sisters into slavery. Now, as I said, I play a video where Ghanaian head of state apologizing. I think they was in Cape Coast at the time, apologizing, Zane, for the involvement that Ghana played in slavery with the English. This is not something that I'm making up. This is something that I play on this program. And, Zane, and, because I'm not born in Ghana, you know. I'm born in Jamaica. So when me hear my Ghanaian virgin and sister tell me what happened, me have to listen to them. I'm not have no reason for think that they're lying, not about something so tragic and inhumane. Why a man want to connect himself to that? Zane, for what is it that you're going to achieve? Zane? So, no man, I fully understand. We are get to the European part, you know. That's why I come from the Anglia first, you know. That's why I come from the Anglia first. Zane, make we pick the beam out of our eye first. We are going to get to the Europeans, them. Don't worry. Zane, because the program is about should England pay the 18 trillion pound that is owed Zin? A whole passage me have to read and me have to play. So we're not going away. We're not in a rush. Zin? Brethren, hear me. You have Nigerians that was involved in the slave trade, my brethren. We are sell Africans. Ghanaians, we are sell Africans. Look up the Royal African Company. See? Look up the Royal African Company. Please. Look that up. The Royal African Company. Yeah? You will see for yourself that Africans was involved and they were being paid. What is it they were being paid? I don't know, because I don't know what it, because why I don't know, Zane, a perfect example, uranium. France need uranium to run France, to power France. Zane, from them nuclear power station. France need uranium, blood. Now, France don't have no uranium. No uranium is in Europe. No uranium is in Europe. Zane? And France get them uranium from who? Niger. Zane? Niger. France get them uranium from. And that is only one natural mineral that Europeans been ciphering, Zane, out of Africa and benefiting for years. So the question, if they should pay reparation, come on, they can't even. 18 trillion is peanuts. 18 trillion is peanut comparing to what is really owed. 18 trillion is really a let off. You know, when a man say, boy, yo, all right, me I do a thing for you. Zane, me I do a thing for you. A £10,000 for the thing, you know. Zane, but here, give me 5,000. Me I do a thing for you. Zane, me I do a thing for you. It's 10,000 feet, but me I do it for 5,000. So me I do a thing for you. So that analogy there, I same thing with the 18 trillion. Is peanut, is monkey money. Is monkey money. Empress Judah, manners and respect. See? The point what I make with France is that what is it Africa don't have, Zine, that them can get from Europe? There's absolutely nothing. What is it that Europe have that Africa need? In natural resource, what is it that Europe have that Africa need? Is Africa that power judgment by Europe? From the start up till today, Africa a power Europe and America, one continent. Zine, a power, 2 other judgment ball continent. Can you believe that? So, what is it that Europeans could have bring come to Africans to persuade Africans to sell Africans into slavery? And say, boy, them people are them. How you do that? How you manage to do that? How you manage to do that? No, when some other Africans hear that this thing is happening, it start a war. When other Africans hear this inhumane things where some Africans are do, it start a war. Or you do that? Or you do that? So when we see President of Ghana came to Jamaica and the Caribbean islands and was apologizing, I think it was in 2018, I think it was. Yeah, 2018. Ghana president. And straight after that, Ghana have the year of return. Seeing? Acknowledging the role that they played in slavery. That's how the era return really initiated, by that. The involvement that Ghana had in the slave trade. So when we say Africans never involved in a selling them brother and sister, is rubbish, virgin. Me and a European. Me a defend that European pay away. That are what me a defend. That are what I defend. I just start the mindset that Europeans pay us. So me not defend no European nothing. Zin, me a defend that the European them looking at themselves and pay us. Zin, why? Why? Because it was a crime that was committed. Zin, it was a crime that was committed, because the European should remember, especially the Englishman, that when the other Africans them found out that some Africans, some lower mine Africans were selling them brothers into slavery, it broke out a war in that. Real war. War against the one them where sell the Africans them, and war against the Englishman. Because the Englishman feel like him had superiority, or him had authority, Zine, or him had claim to take out Africans, because him did a thief, him end up start capture Africans. Him start capture Africans. So alright, you buy some. Nothing wrong with that. You buy some. But what about the ones them that you didn't bought? the ones them that you captured. And along the way, capturing them ones, transporting them, how much of them drown and lose them life? All of that you have to pay for, man. You could fly high or low. High or low. See? High or low. You have to pay. See? Because you get some subject, yeah, you buy some. Alright, nothing wrong with that, man. We're not a fighter, so that's why we are do a thing for you now. When we say it's 18 trillion, because really and truly it's more than that. Because nobody never authorized them Africans there, them low mind Africans there to sell other Africans. So that was illegal. That was illegal. So all of what you buy, what you think so you pay for was still illegal. It was a crime. Because it shouldn't happen in the first place. You come with bribe. So you really came with the ulterior motive to commit a crime. See? Because today, human trafficking is a crime. It's an international crime. Ain't that so? And this international crime, we have found you guilty. We have found you guilty. We found you guilty of committing these crimes in the past. And we're not going to lock you up, but you're going to have to pay us. That is fear, I think. That is fear. We're not going to lock you up, but you're going to have to pay us. I think that is fear. Because if we lock you up and then you have to pay us, I think that's a bit hard. Or we should just go away there, just lock you up and you still have to pay us. Because when we remember the trauma, the intergenerational trauma that you have created, see? You have to. It's no question. It's not a question. Because you think you're being smart, being clever, pay yourself, compensate yourself. Wow. And so we dunce. And so we dark and illiterate, but probably due to the time we couldn't read and we didn't probably understand certain things. You pay yourself. Say boy, you pay yourself for loss of earnings. You pay yourself. The English pound and the American dollar is their God. That is the only God them have. The English pound and the American dollar. See, these guys don't want you if you have too much of their God, you know. They don't want you to have too much of their God. Look pan Kanye West, we have a whole heap of them God. Them don't want you to have too much of them God. The English pound and the American dollar is their God. Yeah? They worship it. Seriously. So, my question is, should they be paying the 18 trillion? Because we already identified that, yes, some Africans did involve in illegal crime. See? Now, you see them African family there? Because it not just going to go so, because we need to know what you do with the money, you know. If a money you did get. Because I know them time there, the Englishman, the European, them did broke like dog. Them broke like dog. A thief and rob. Them come around the world and thief and rob. And kill and destroy. So them never have no money. They never have nothing. What them did have, really? Them could have built some ship, of course. Wood, trees, all these things are around. See it? Yeah, yo, you not really like how me sound, you know. I don't really care. The truth not have no friend. See it? No. Truth not have no friend around here, so. They even not like how me sound, I don't know. See it? So, them never have nothing. Nothing them never have. So watch here now. You see the African family them were involved and benefit because there's a record of it, you know. Hold on. There's a record of it, man. Let me search for it. If I that me have to do right now. Let me search for it because there's a record. See it? Make we search for it. Judgment Ball. Royal African Company. Here we go. Thank you very much. Royal African Company. See it? Yeah. From 1694 to 1743. All right. It's a record, man. Make we dig up the record. See, make we dig up the record. Cause we're not afraid to dig up the record. You know? Things that we afraid. Okay. Royal African Company, British Slave Trade Company. All right, let's look at that one. Judgment Ball. Okay. Royal African Company was. Let me put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen, man. My brothers and sisters can see what I go on. Let me put it on the screen. Yeah, we're not selfish around here. Let's put this on the screen. Okay. Here we go. Right. So when I see what me I see. See? So Royal African Company was formed in 1672 with a monopoly of British slave trade. Then from that time, Jamaica became one of the world's busiest slave market with a thriving smuggling trade to Spanish America. African slave soon outnumbered Europeans. Okay, this is not the one that I really want still. Seeing? This is another one that I really want. This is another one that I really want. Yeah. I'll bring up the one that I really want. This one, yeah. Okay. Different something that show me now. Nope. I ain't gonna do none of that. Alright. Let's see what Wikipedia is saying. Saying Royal African Company was an English trading company established in 1660. See, different timing. By the House of Stuart and the City of London merchant to trade along the West African coast. See? And Wikipedia we are look on. We are look on it now. See? Wikipedia we are look on. See? Remember the West African coast. It was overseen by who? Duke of York, the brothers of Charles II of England. The RAC was found after Charles II ascended to the English throne. Then in the 1660s, Stuart restoration, and he granted it a monopoly on all English trade with Africa, while the company's original purpose was to trade for gold in the Gambia River, as Prince Rupert of the Reign had identified gold despite in deposit in the region during the interregnum. Alright. I'll skip through some of this. In the 18th century, the settlement on the west coast of Africa, through they had an important trade of their own in gold and ivory, existed chiefly for the supply of slaves of the West Indies and America. On the west coast, the Europeans lived in fortified factories, trading posts, but had no sovereignty over the land or its native. The coastal tribe acted as intermediaries between them and the slave hunters. Slave hunters of the interior. Said there was little incentive for European men to explore up to the river, and few of them did so. The atmosphere might have been one of quite routine, had there not been acute rivalry between Europeans, especially Dutch, who made use of the native allies against their rival. See? Alright. So in Odessa, we identify, say, you had slave hunters. See? Originally known as the Company of Royal Adventurers Trading into Africa, by its charter issued in 1660, it was granted a monopoly over English trading during... Why it sound like me read this already? But alright, there them get a gist of what I'm not what I'm alluding to still, but it's there. It's nothing that I'm making up. I'm just making sure, so the eye them know for the eye themselves that these things, the records of the thing is there, and the eye them now have to really check Wikipedia. There are other, there are other sites. Is it? There are other things there, man. Other things there. It's not about who write it. Not really about who write it. Hold a book write where you not write where you read. Then hold a book you read where you not writing. So it's not really about who write it. You see what I say? The thing is factual whether you want to believe it or not. Whether you don't want to believe that writing there. It is factual when me see my brethren them who born a Ghana and come and say, yo, them apologize and them sorry. Them sorry. Say something like that did really go on. See it? Them sorry. So these things happen. Alright? It did happen. Whether we want to believe it or not, it did. See? The man them did involve. Some of us was involved in the slave trade. See? And no, we want to hold on to our integrity, on that level, but we have to deal with truth, truth we have to deal with. You see me? Truth. Yeah? So, alright. When I play this thing, it's surrounding the whole thing. See, and then, we are going to open up the phone line after with the item here. We are going to open up the phone line and we are going to have a conversation. So here goes.
Role in the slave trade, and if you think 1.1 trillion for World War I is big bucks, economic consultants the Brattle Group have done a very big study of slavery, where the money went over the hundreds of years, and they reckon Britain owes a staggering £18.6 trillion for its part in the slave trade. Outrageous, ridiculous, unfair, you say. Well, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, because when you consider we have paid reparations in the UK for the slave trade already, £17 billion, in fact, in today's money, but we didn't pay it to the victims of slavery. No, the only compensation paid by taxpayers so far in the UK with regard to slavery has been to the slavers. Compensation for their loss of earnings when abolition was brought in. That debt, established in 1833, was finally cleared in 2015. And people say, don't talk to me, this all happened hundreds of years ago. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, he sounds like one of them. He says he's having none of it. He's refused both to any discussion on reparations or indeed an apology for Britain's role in the slave trade. I've heard some listeners earlier complain that it was nonsense to criticise a descendant of a slaver for their ancestors' sort of unfortunate career choice, but that's to ignore the very real benefits that some descendants of slavers still enjoy to this day. The Tory Richard Drax inherited his 250-acre Drax Hall plantation in Barbados. He lives on a huge estate in Dorset and is one of our richest MPs, but he feels this has nothing to do with his ancestors. And I've got a quote here, "I can't be held responsible for something that happened 300 or 400 years ago," he said. But you can argue he's still benefiting it from financially. I guess whilst we can consider whether sums are fair and whether sums should be paid, I still like my sort of opening question about where reparations will eventually lead us to. Whether it can right the wrong that we could argue in things like slavery and possibly even through war, that the dominant side has benefited financially for long periods of time, and the losing side, black African people of African descent, have suffered for hundreds of years, and maybe it's about time the books were balanced. Can't see anybody too enthusiastic about that in the British government, and maybe in Germany's. Let's take some opinion. Linda Bellos, first of all. She's an equality campaigner and former treasurer of the Africa reparations movement. Her family background actually is both Polish, Jewish and Nigerian. And then in a little while we're going to talk to a German, Jürgen Kronig. But Linda first. Linda, good afternoon to you.
Afternoon.
If I can start with my big question, first of all, can reparations lead to peace and accord? Is that where we'll eventually get with reparations?
I think, I don't know about peace and accord, but I think that the discussions of history, of what happened, how things were done, and the consequences, is a good thing to do. We can't just bury it. Things happened, and it's right that we look back at those things and try and put them right. We do it in this country, after all, when somebody commits a crime, and we might bring them to justice, decades after they committed the crime. We don't say, well, it was a long time ago and therefore we'll forget it. Okay. I'm sure you agree with me.
Yeah, I do. I've been educated massively on slavery, and
we tend to call it enslavement.
Enslavement.
Slavery is a bit sort of like neutral as a word, but okay. Enslavement suggests that somebody did this to somebody.
I guess I just don't foresee a time when the UK will pay anything like £18 trillion. I mean, it just would never happen.
Sure.
So you seem already open to the idea that that's negotiable.
Of course, these things are negotiable. and as a former vice chair of the Africa reparations movement in the UK, I and Bernie Grant, the late great Bernie Grant, were arguing for Britain to recognise its role. Britain, and that means you and I pay. I'm British. I live here. I pay my rates and all rent and all stuff. And if reparations are going to be paid, they need to be paid by all of us here to those countries who have the legacy of. Look, I mean, I think also about West Africa, the peoples that were taken. So, the impact is real. It did happen, but there are current consequences. So that's the bit I'm really particularly interested in.
Just before I bring in Jürgen, do you consider the fact that we have paid reparations for enslavement, but to the slavers, helps? I mean, it's just staggering, isn't it? It is absolutely staggering.
It was staggering then.
Does it help the case of the reparations movement from Africa? That you can say you've already paid out, but you've paid out to the wrong people. So you don't object to the principle of paying out, but you paid to the wrong people.
Well, that is the case. We dehumanise. Britain dehumanised African peoples exploited them, and then when there was a recognition that that was a wrong thing, rather than making repair to the affected directly by this, it was given to the owners of the lands that were taken in the Caribbean, and you know, I mean, it's so awful.
If you could just
shocking, isn't it?
Just stay there. It is shocking. I'm also interested, as I mentioned in my introduction, about reparations, and especially with regard to Germany, because Hitler, as I said, used the enforced reparations of the armistice as fuel to drive the Nazi Party's popularity. And Germany continued to pay reparations after World War II. Now we've got Poland asking for £1.1 trillion worth of reparations. And I'm saying, sorry, Lynn, I'm just thinking that...
Negotiable.
Well, I'm sure it's negotiable, but I'm wondering where it will also leave countries like the UK that has been involved in very many wars, and in fact, some of them very recently. Jürgen Kronig, publicist and commentator for German, Swiss and British media, former UK editor of the German weekly Die Zeit, joins me now. Jürgen, £1.1 trillion. I mean, allowing for the fact I'm with Linda, it's probably negotiable. What about the founding principle that the money is owed?
Allow me, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Allow me first to comment on what I heard. And I have, unfortunately, to disagree with the former speaker. I think Britain deserves credit, number one, for ending the slave trade internationally in the early 19th century, policing it, trying to police and interrupt the slave trade from going from Africa to the United States and so on. Secondly, I would like to remind your other speaker and yourself about an unmentioned fact. The slave trade from Africa would not have been possible without the active help and support and being part of the business end by tribal leaders who managed to bring the surplus people they wanted to sell off to ports and there were no roads and so on. So, I mean, it is much more complicated and morally complicated issue than it is perceived by many people nowadays.
Jürgen, I'm going to return to that last point of yours about slavery with Linda in just a moment, but just for the situation with Germany and Poland, how is Germany responding to this Polish demand? I mean, it's been rumbling. I mean, it's quite a nationalist government in Poland, and this issue has been rumbling now for about a year.
Yes, I know, but let me say, I think I'm not a spokesperson for the German government, but in 1992, as far as I remember, the topic of reparations has been solved by payments of certain sums. I think something around $8 billion or 9. I don't know exactly the figure, and I don't think the German government will be open to discuss more payments in future. This is my personal opinion, but I think this is most probably a realistic assessment.
And do you foresee, is this going to lead to real political friction, or am I to conclude that this demand is in Poland, playing to the popular media in Poland?
It might be more, yes, it might have been, because it's always good to ask for more money and to blame guilt and responsibility for something in the past. In general terms, I would argue that these endless demands for reparations for things of the past are not helpful. They increase tensions between people and nations. They are not really, and if you really are wanting to do this, then you have to open a can of worms. You have to ask, for instance, why does the Muslim world, which conquered Europe and took slaves during the time of its rise as an eminent power, from Spain to Vienna and the Balkan, Why don't we demand something from
and the Romans,
Islamic countries as
the Egyptians? I mean, it goes on and on. Okay, so you're going to forgive me. I want to go back. No, forgive me, just because you've had a fair crack. I just want to go back to Linda Bellos and raise your point, actually, Jürgen, that one of the difficulties of dealing with slave reparations, Linda, according to Jürgen, is essentially the collaboration of certain tribal leaders over quite long periods of time in Africa. I mean, it's a valid issue. How do you deal with hiccups like that in the reparation?
It's more than a hiccup. It's a reality that, of course, some people were benefited from in Africa. They got money, they got power. And I suspect their descendants may even still benefit from that.
I wonder. Good point.
But that's really not the point. Britain has ruled the waves, hasn't it?
So the song goes.
And there are lots of things about British culture that celebrate its achievements. Amongst the things that it has done historically has been a huge transportation of human beings from Africa to the Americas, and huge amounts of money and wealth and how to describe the growth of Britain in Elizabethan times and beyond. So we historically, you and I, who are British now and benefit, we are still benefiting from what happened a long time ago. But it has current consequences.
You see, I thought it was an interesting point Jürgen made as well. I've got to be very quick here because time's running away, but I thought it was quite interesting. I've got to go. We're going to take more calls. We're going to take your calls, dear listener, on this. We've got two aspects of reparation to look at. Reparation with regard to war and reparation with regard to slavery. I don't know whether we can treat them separately or as the same, but I want to know whether or not we can find peace and accord by paying for past wrongdoings, or whether that is, as Jürgen Kronig said, and thank you, Jürgen, for your time, as Jürgen Kronig said, that is actually just going to be a route to more misery. So, Jürgen, thank you. Linda, thank you. You're listening to Matthew Wright on LBC. It's 3:19. This is role in the slave trade, and if you think 1.1 trillion for World War I is big bucks, economic consultants the Brattle Group so a bit of a curveball, I suppose, because we haven't talked about reparations in war for a very long time. Is Poland demanding reparation from Germany for the Nazi occupation during World War II? £1.1 trillion. And if we're going to get reparations for the Nazis' damage to Poland, do we then have to look at the UK paying for flattening, the oil fields in Iraq, for going into Afghanistan? Where does it all end? Where does it all end? And really critically, my first question was, will it lead to peace and accord? Because if it doesn't, then what is the point of pursuing such a policy? 0345 6060 973. Lots of interesting points have been raised by our guests so far. Let's go to the phones. Joyce in Tottenham. Afternoon to you, Joyce.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you keeping?
Yeah, fine. Loving the sun, nice and warm. That's
excellent,
what I love.
Excellent. Likewise. Well,
yeah.
So,
yes.
reparations.
Yes. Whenever this argument comes up, there's always, Caucasian people coming on your airways, bringing about whataboutery and bringing about the Vikings and the Saxons and all this other events that happened that they feel that they need reparations for. I feel like black people, seeking what we want is met with a deluge of criticism. Slavery talked about in disparaging terms. And I'm just sick of it, really. This is where I'm coming from as a black woman. I feel like England, France, Spain were the biggest beneficiaries of the slave trade. Mm-hmm. They made a ton of money out of it
for hundreds of years.
Sorry?
For hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years, over 500 years of enforced bondage, being subjugated, being dehumanized. You know, it has a knock-on effect in generations going forward, and we're still suffering from that. We as black people, we can't trace our lineage more than our grandparents. No, I'm sorry, there's a debt that is owing, and there's a debt that needs to be paid, and it needs to be acknowledged. I feel like Caucasian people just want to sweep it underneath the table and say, move on, stop going on about it.
Were you aware?
It happened.
Were you aware, Joyce, that we have been paying reparations for the slave trade,
Yes.
but to the slavers?
Yes, I'm aware of that. This was it ended back in 2050, and
That's
I'm a
right.
bit shocked that people didn't come out and start criticising, because people have been very quiet about that. But they don't get quiet when we black people said, you know, we want acknowledge of what we've been through, you know. But it's always met with derision and talked down to like what we went through didn't matter. There's the pain that we endured, and I feel like the people who directly benefit from the slave trade need to start, you know, to think about making some form of payments and acknowledging it. Because this is not going away, Matthew. As much as Caucasian people...
I'm very sympathetic. I have to say I'm very sympathetic, but I'm also mindful, as I pointed out in my introduction, that as I understand it, and I am no historian, but Adolf Hitler seized on reparations, basically saying, because Germany was skint after the First World War, and he was essentially saying, and they want us to carry on paying reparations, it's just going to get harder, it's going to get harder. Yeah. Should we stop paying reparations? It wasn't about whether we could legally, it was just, and people thought, we don't want to pay reparations. And that sowed the seeds for World War II. I don't want to over-dramatise things, but we're talking about massive sums of money, about nation pitting against nation, and these could, I guess, lead to the foundations of some kind of conflict if it continues to become as heated and divisive an issue as it does to this day. And that's why I wonder whether... I think the demand for reparations from Afro-Caribbean people is just. I really do. I just worry that it doesn't lead to anything good and positive.
Well, you know, when people say that, I concur with Linda Bellos, because the way the slave trade is talked about, you don't hear the same people who talk about the Holocaust like that. No. They will never say to a Jewish people, it's time to move on. True. You have another, 70 years ago, you know, focus on the future. They would never say that to the Jewish people. I don't know why some white folks say the same thing to us, people of colour, who are descendants of the slave trade.
Do you feel... there are some individuals, I've alluded to Richard Drax.
I've heard about that.
So he, to my mind, has demonstrably benefited, his family has demonstrably benefited. He's not here to offer a right of reply, so I want to be fair, but he seems to have demonstrably benefited from the slave trade and is persistently refusing to accept that, saying, you know, it's nothing to do with me, it happened 300 or 400 years ago while inheriting Drax Hall and living in one of the largest estates in Dorset. It's kind of... I guess what I'm trying to lead to is, would you feel justice had been served if individuals whose families could be proven that their families, they themselves had benefited from the slave trade, if they paid reparations rather than the UK taxpayer, who may not actually have anything with the slave trade?
Yeah, the people who directly respond, Tate Lyle, Lloyds of London, they need to stop, you know, they need to pay up. I agree with people who directly benefit need to stop paying up. I agree with that. I agree with Linda Bellos.
Okay. Joyce, lovely talking to you. Enjoy the rest of the sunshine in sunny Tottenham this afternoon. Hope to speak to you again. Let's go to Peter in Haringey. Afternoon to you, Peter.
Hello, Matthew.
How you doing?
I am not paying reparations to anybody for things that happened hundreds of years ago.
Even if your cities in this country, this fine country, have benefited, and the big public buildings you see may have been paid for by slavery. I think of Liverpool, Bristol in particular.
Well, just history. I mean,
but it isn't. They're buildings that function today.
I'm not responsible for what happened hundreds of years ago.
But you take advantage.
Whatever happens now. Yeah, but that's the way it is. I'm not responsible for what happened hundreds of years, or even what my own personal ancestors did, because I can't control it. but also, just let me also say, the people, you know, I mean, obviously it's a terrible thing that happened, slavery, but now if people want to complain, they're in an absolutely fantastic country. They should pay for the benefit of being in this great country. They don't like it.
I think you'll find, Peter, I think you'll find, I'm sorry to stop your slightly xenophobic view of the world, but I think you'll find the people who are complaining about enslavement are coming from, they're actually in Barbados and such like. Those are the nations that are fighting for compensation. Our lovely lady we spoke to just now, she won't be getting compensation. She may well have to pay compensation through her taxes if reparations took place.
I don't think the African countries or Caribbean countries are the ones that complaining. I think it's
they are, Peter.
People in Europe.
They are.
Abroad.
No, the Caribbean countries are most definitely complaining. They are. You can say no, but then you're just putting your fingers in your ear and trying not to engage with reality. I'm telling you, mate, they're complaining.
Compensation for what, though? It doesn't affect them today.
It does, because their economies have been set back and bled dry because all the money that... Well, if you let me explain...
How have they been set back? How?
Because all the money that was raised from those economies went to the people that were running the slaveries, the sugar plantations and such, which is why Richard Drax lives in one of the largest houses in Dorset, because his family made a fortune through slavery. They're still benefiting from it, Peter. I have explained this quite patiently over the last half hour. It's a shame you didn't quite get it. I'll have to try better after the news. That's Peter from Haringey. More of your calls coming up shortly. 0345 6060 97.
Yeah. So I had to play all of it so the item could hear for the item themselves. Seeing? It was a balance reasoning. Yeah? Balance. Until the Virgin come and say, boy, him won't be paying, even though he's benefiting from the trade today, you know, still benefiting. And remarks what the Virgin made, the Virgin said the people should be thankful that they're living in a country like this now. Only way the people is in from the descendants of slavery that are living here in the UK, if they should be thankful, Zine, they shouldn't be working at all. And they should be collecting, living lavishly. If they should be thankful, that is how they should be living. None of us should be working, and our account should be fat, and we should be comfortable. But the fact of the matter is, we have to work a 9 to 5, and things are 10 times harder for us. So, what is it that we should be really thankful for? That's a question still. That's a question. What is it that we should be thankful for? Anyway, we are opening up the phone lines and we are take calls on 07852923892. Zane, should England pay away reparation? Should England pay us reparation? We are take calls on 07852 923 07852 3892. Said them can link me on the WhatsApp. Should England pay reparation 18 trillion? Should they pay or they shouldn't pay? We are take calls on 07852923892. We are take calls on the WhatsApp. Alright. I drop the number in the chat room. And them can link on the WhatsApp. We are take calls. Yeah, we're taking some calls. I don't intend to play no reggae music tonight. I take calls on 07852 923 Alright, I'm gonna play a voice note. WhatsApp voice note. I think it's from Michael Bell.
Greatest Natty. You see what me assure you, if you leave that out right, because guess what? You see the moment that Africans selling African comp, them going want to reduce reparations, say African did help them. That's why I tell you somewhere along the line, them put that in the book or them say that. Remember I say black people have a way to believe everything white people say. So those African president and them people you see attacks, and that's why them inject in an African society somewhere along the line to sidetrack the thing. You understand? Ghana people tell me some Ghana too. Some Nigerians tell me that the same thing, but it's not every Ghana, every Nigerian people believe that either. You understand? So that's why them Hindus inject in the argument to try not to pay reparation or to reduce the amount. You understand? You know, reparation, if England and France especially to pay back Africans reparation, they have to sign over Britain and sign over France to Africa, because the reparations with England and France have to pay especially. He value more on them country like 2-3 times. They have to sign over the ownership of them country to Africa. You understand? So we see our people are rush. Them people, some of our people, them are rush up reparation. Reparation is not gonna be a 1 day or 10 day or 1 year thing. If 500 years, them are deal with we. So reparation, we have to set up this pace. We have to set up the pace we had a generation down the line to deal with. We have to set the foundation. So we shouldn't talk about price set. For example, me are speaking in English and you are speaking in English. They don't put the price so me lose my language. My name is not my name, right? That no in a reparation yet. My name no shot in Africa. My family there. That is not, that the price they're not even united, right? So this quick thing where them because people are a deal reparation look for quick money. Our people are look for quick money and they want it happen in our lifetime. Real reparation not gonna happen in our lifetime. It's gonna happen down the line. What you have to set the pace right now for collection generation down the line, because of 500 years of slavery and more, we can look at reparation in 5 or 2 years or 5 years, right? It's much more than that. It won't take.
Yeah, voice note. Serious point. Yeah, serious point where they say if England and France should pay reparation, they would have to sign over England and France to the Africans. And that is a reality. I agree with that 100%. But that is something that they wouldn't do. And they're in debt to us. And at the same time, while they're in debt to us, they're sci-fiing out, man. Liberty on top of liberty. Liberty on top of liberty. You see me? Yeah. It don't matter, you see, where them benefit out of this, It don't matter if couple little African did involve and we have to expose say why them did involve. The reality is the involvement was still illegal. the involvement was still illegal. Them Africans there, Africa get charged to said way just like these Europeans who was involved. See? And as I said, them probably not going to get locked up, but them going to have to pay. See, them African families there who was operators, hunters and collaborators and traitors and still benefiting from it today. Lands that they possess, they should give Africans that is returning from the diaspora land, free land, acres and acres of free land, because you have helped to dispossess I and I, Zane, over 500 and odd years. As you hear the Virgin say upon the voice note a while ago, we can't trace back with great grand this or grand that because we don't know. Zane, and that is another price because for go research and find out, you know, with lineage, you're probably going to have to pay for all of that. You're going to have to pay for find out which tribe we really come from. You know what I mean? So if couple little Africans involved, it's nothing compare. It's nothing compare because if it go supersede what them owes 3-4 times of their own country today, then what them little Africans there? Minor. You see me? Minor thing. So we are take calls on 07852923892. Link we on the WhatsApp or the item can link me straight. See? Yeah, we are take calls and we are asked if England should pay back the 18 trillion that they owe. Yeah, that we are asked. Please push the like button on the video. Please like the video. Them video, but I love if them share them video because you know, more people need to get involved. These type of topics, they're gonna shadow ban these topics because they don't want us to be having these dialogues with ourselves. Zane, they want the mix up and the you know, the old corrosion, saying are them thing that them promote. These type of reasoning, they're not promoting them. Them not recommend them. Look how much people is on the live. Saying why? It's just people not interested in these type of conversation. I don't know. Anyway, please push the like button. Would appreciate of that. See? And the program is powered by YardSlangz Clothing. Check them out on our social platform, the Facebook, Instagram, more preferably, and check them website also, YardSlangz Clothing.
YardSlangz, wait there. Somebody says something about Jamaican pattern and style and fashion. Yes, we were yesterday the other day and I pop up a new authentic Jamaican clothing brand. Wow, one of the latest and newest one in a t-shirt, hoodie, slippers and a woman's bag. And a whole heap of things that not even mention. Search online for more information. YardSlangz, hit them with a bang. YardSlangz, wait there. Somebody says something about Jamaican pattern and style and fashion. Yes, Ras, I searched the other day and I pop up on a new authentic Jamaican clothing brand. One of the latest and newest one in a t-shirt, hoodie, slippers and woman's bag. And a whole part of things I'm not even mention. Search online for more information. YardSlangz, hit them with a bang.
Yes, honorable family. So as me I say, we'll take some calls pan should England pay the 18 trillion pound? Is that too much to ask? 18 trillion pound. We'll take calls on 078 52923892. Should England pay back black people, African people, 18 trillion pound? Should we be paid over the 500 and odd years? We are take calls, you know. WhatsApp. I can't go to my bed all the time, you know, 2 o'clock. Almost 3 minutes to 2. Yeah. We'll take some calls. Nah, man, serious. These topics are serious topics. Why people don't reason about it. Only me alone find it interesting.
Greetings.
Blessed love.
Greetings. Blessed King.
Blessed love.
Well,
Empress. Yes, I give thanks.
Yes, I. It's really not too much.
What you say?
I think the writing.
Sorry.
It's not too much. The 18 million.
18 trillion.
Trillion, million. It's
Zillion.
money. Yes. Because I don't think you could put a price on it.
See it.
What I'm recommending is that I create plans for each of I that will come to some type of unity so we can get established in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I might ask for 9 million because that's what I need to get everything prepared for the tribe. So if everybody does this and have a plan, the vibration, I think, will come together better than us just asking for monies. When we come to them, we should have something written, whether it be individual or as a group, to present to them, and that's what we're asking for. So that's my take on.
So what you say? Everyone should really ask for 9 million.
No, yours might be 30 million. You know what I'm saying?
See it.
But you need to back that up with some type of plan.
So what
you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I need this for my workers. I need this for this. I need this for that.
So what? It's like you have to justify where you need the money for?
I mean, because if they just go ahead and give us the money, what are we going to use it for?
That's our own private business.
True. But if our trod is to go home, I think we shall come to that. Like we're trying to go home, and that's what we're gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't have to say what we need it for. We don't. But I still think a plan should still be in place.
Of course, I agree with that. You know, you must have some form of plan. You know what I mean? If Africa is your heart desire and that's where you want to go and you want to return, some people probably, not everyone going to have that desire that they want to return to Africa. So them probably don't really go and have much of a plan more than them go and have them money and them just there in the West here and do whatever they want to do with it. And, you know, just give it back, you know. So it's not everybody going to have a plan still.
Well, maybe that's a thought we need to put into the universe. I don't know.
Yeah, not
I don't
everybody
know,
gonna have
because
a
that
plan.
sounds more reasonable to just say we need this amount of money and then we expect them to give it when they really don't even have it themselves. You know what I'm saying? They really don't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
The system, Babylon system, really don't. England, I really think they don't have it. They remember they're taking from I.
But remember, ask the this, Empress.
We was born free.
Yeah. But let me ask the this. Right now, Zane, what you spend in your country? What kind of currency you spend?
American dollar.
American dollar. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good or it's not good?
It's still, I don't, what, huh? Repeat that.
May I say, if the money, the American dollar, is it good or it's no good? You benefit from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you benefit from it, man. Come on, man. I don't
True.
no trick.
I
I don't
mean,
no catch no day and not what me ask you, you know. It's a point me I get to, you know. So but I feel like I try catch you out. There's no catch in what I'm asking you. See it? So just relax and feel comfortable. See it? So all right. Cause the point what the I make is Babylon don't have the money. But in America, on a monthly basis, you still have to pay your bills, regardless. Because if you don't pay your bills, your utilities, and so on, if you don't own your house, if you're renting, then you're gonna have to pay your rent every month or whatever.
Yeah, mortgage.
Then or your mortgage or so on, right?
True.
Now you need American dollars to do this.
True.
See? And I don't know the population of America right now. See? And you have people have millions of American dollars. Millions on top of millions. So the point what I try to make is them have the money. Why? Because they print it. Zane, does it have any value? That is another question.
Sure.
Because what do you have to back it against to make it be of value?
Value.
Do you have gold? You have oil? You have diamond? You know what I mean? So the money is there. They can give the money. You know what I mean? So whatever money that we're asking for are our business, and you should just pay because you print the money.
So should each individual go, or are we going as a group though for that 17 trillion? You see what I'm saying? Like, are we that unified for them to say that?
It's a body of people. I'm gonna bring up that shortly. I'm gonna go into that article who is dealing with that, seeing, because it's a judge from the UN that said the UK should pay. They owe 18 million. They did a calculation, and the calculation came up to 18 trillion.
True.
See, so is and it's probably a underestimation as well. You know, it's probably under the real value.
So the next thing is, so how are they gonna pay you this monies? By the currency is now changing over and everybody's swifting and shifting.
It's easy because it's easy. We are moving to an era now where it's cashless. We're not so much with the cash. You understand? So it's our bank accounts. Then it's the numbers that's going to be in our account. And I mean, cause when you're looking at your account now, you not see American dollar just all over your account. You see some numbers.
True.
You know what I mean? So them for us make them numbers there be some 6 figures number. Whole heap. In everybody account is a simple thing. Just tell them just program the system for do that, and it just do it. It's them in control of it. It's a button them press for print money, you know. Them just press a button and the machine just print the money. Because them program the machine for do a specific thing. So them can program the system to do a specific thing, like put in some 6 figure in every African American, every African Caribbean, every African on the continent, and it's just a simple thing. It's nothing major, because majority of these banks that is in America and in the UK, like Barclays and these banks, they are in Africa. They are subsidiary bank to these banks in Africa. So it's a simple, easy thing. You know, it's a simple, easy thing there. You know, Barclays subsidiary to Victoria Mutual, Jamaican National. You know, all these banks. It's an easy, simple thing. It's nothing hard.
Sure.
If you understand what I say.
Yes. It's
Rastafari.
Yeah, my mind. Yes, my mind is going. Cause that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to go to the people to help I, but I need to know the direction I need to go, because that's the tribe I'm going in also. But over here in Americas, they're trying to go the tribal way and this and that way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what if you don't have the ancestry? Like you said, why does it have to be the ancestry? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't they just give us the monies? So, because I have to look at every aspect, not just people that indigenous or where have you. I have to look across the board. So that's why I'm asking so much and searching out answers so I can present not properly, because somebody has to stand. Like you said, it's time to rise. So it's time to rise. So
yeah, time for them rise up our wages. Them need to rise up our wages, you know, rise up the money in our account and these things. That's what them need to do. Yeah,
True.
But
yes.
Give thanks, Honorable Empress. Feel free to call again, Zin.
Yes. Bless and love.
Yeah, man. Rastafari. Peace and love.
Rastafari. Guidance.
Yes, I. Yes, Honorable family. Give thanks Yeah, we're taking calls on 07852923892. Saying should England, and not just England, because England are just one out of many. You know, should England and the rest of them pay reparation? England said to owe 18 trillion. That is a little bit of money. That is a slap in the face. That is an insult. 18 trillion is an insult. Is a slap in the face. Yeah, them BM people are take with some little dibby squab, man. Eh? Them people are take with some dibby. No, serious. 18 trillion? 18 trillion are for me alone. 18 trillion are for just me, or just for YardStar alone and YardStar family. 18 trillion. What do you? 18 trillion are just for YardStar alone. You check the richest man them today in the world and check their net worth. Check the top 10 richest man in the world. And check their net worth. So 18 trillion are for me alone. See? 18 trillion pound is for me alone. 18 trillion pound are for you alone. See? I'm not saying you can't give what you want for give out, right? But I'm just saying 18 trillion should be designated in every African account. 18 trillion. Nothing ain't gonna go wrong. Nothing now, remember now, you know, nothing can go wrong. Because we're dealing with a sophisticated, superior, white supremacist system. It doesn't fail, it doesn't go wrong, and it doesn't take blame. So nothing now gonna go wrong, man. 18 trillion in every African account is a simple thing. Is a simple thing. See? Blessed love. Rastafari.
Yeah, man. One thing I can say about the repatriation money, I don't know much about it now. But the most I can say about it, all them can do, man, just go creep up Rural Read them out of Jamaica, man. Rural Read and the government, man. Just creep them up out of Jamaica, man.
Creep up who?
Rural Read.
Who that?
Financial, the school minister, man. The thief, man, them wife a thief, the man, help you take, man, and wherever it want to be, man.
Them if we go scrape them there up.
Yeah, man, you can't creep up them, the man. Trying to creep up the thieves them out of Jamaica, Jamaica will rebuild itself.
No, but I'm not Jamaica. I'm not Jamaica we are talking about it off, alright. I'm not Jamaica, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of get the reason off still, but it's a true more. I kind of get the reason off still.
No, alright. Let me get you up to speed, man. And no problem, man. See?
Yeah.
What we are saying, the reparation money, see, over the 500 and odd years. The calculation from the UN, see, is that England owe 18 trillion to Black Americans and African Caribbean, Black British.
Okay. Well, all right. My argument on that is the share with Jamaica people and forget.
Yeah.
Them kind of cripple read them out of the country, rural read and the bungalow thief them were down there. No? And they'll creep up them one out of Jamaica, and Jamaica people them will rebuild themselves.
See,
I'm honestly believe that Jamaica will rebuild itself. They'll creep up the thief them out of Jamaica.
What about the murder of them?
Yeah, man. Then the commands in and brother, man. Them commands in and all of the corruption we say going on Jamaica, the money at the car site, you know. So this man not thief the money, no corruption not there, you know. All of Jamaica corruption boil down to money.
So, what the ayah say? Jamaica not forget none of reparation money.
Them not forget none. Them just need to just come take out rural read them, and some of them pay the file and some of them kind of people out of the island. Make the island flourish, you know what I say?
Yeah, me know. Me know what you say, but me not feel say the people them are gonna be happy with the say boy they not forget none of the reparation money. You know Jamaican people love money, you know, my lad.
That's the problem. we need some hospital.
You go create more problem. And more problem you create.
No man, we need some hospital and some school, man.
Yeah, me not dispute or disagree with what you are saying, but come on now. Money I give away. Zine, money I give away.
You see the free money?
Yeah.
The free money more
it's not no free money though. It's not no free money, you know.
No, we are gonna put me are gonna say, well, it's not free money.
It's not no free money.
Our money will forget.
Of course. It's overdue. It overdue, you know, my lad.
We overdue.
Alright, watch here. Virgin, watch here. The eye live in England, yeah. Zine, I know the eye must go through the system. Zine, alright. Yes. If you make some form of claim in the system, Zine, whether it might be a benefit claim. Zine, let's say a benefit claim, right?
Yeah.
And it might take couple months. Say it might take 6 months, and you forget some. It happen that you're clear and you forget the benefit. So
you get money. We get all back money. We get all back money. But fully understand where I say party. Believe you me. Fully understand.
You see me I say?
Yeah.
So them not fi try go around us. You see me I say them does with us deal fear because 18 trillion of us with the eye alone, you know.
Yeah. For real. 18 trillion I want somebody.
You see me?
I want yeah. And a big thing that can do to the island.
How was the judgment ball there, man?
All of the hospital and things that we make. But as I said to you, with the head of them thief around the country, it not gonna work out for them get the money right now. Them are gonna kill we off.
But that is what is at that plan. That's why you hear the sister Queen Africa, regardless of what people might say about her.
What people say about Queen Africa and have no agreement, you know. Me believe every word of Queen Africa say until them come prove her wrong, you know.
Alright. But apart from that, me not talk about the other issue with the other thing. Me I talk about the Jamaican part that she's talking about. Regarding the Jamaica. Alright.
Man. Until them come prove her wrong, me believe her.
Yeah, man.
These women are bad for underprivileged people for all of my time in war. All of my time me know of Queen Africa sing music, she has sing for the less fortunate. You can feel Queen Africa pain when she sing her music them. The woman are bad for the youth of Jamaica for years. Years Queen Ifrica bad for the youth of Jamaica. Whole heap of years, and not 1 year, not 2 years, whole heap of years. Everybody had jump on this one argument like the one argument. No, it's bigger than that. Do man see the pit where Jamaica go down in her and I try to save Jamaica. She see the pit where you know more people that migrant. You know what I mean? So a whole lot of people there foreign want to come back at the yard. One piece back load of people that are foreign right now want to come back at the yard. I'm afraid. Literally afraid.
What make them afraid though?
Everybody don't know say 3 or 4 people are dead a day, man, in a one community, man. That's foreigners I want.
Why though? Why?
Then idea everybody knows that when time them really and truly ready to forget criminal, them don't forget them, man. Everybody don't know them got to take up the criminal them when them want them. When them feel like them have enough of them, what them do with them.
Oh, criminal a pick up criminal?
No, yes. Criminal a pick up criminal. But the bigger criminal them nobody not hurt. I gotta take the small criminal them. They are hurt under them system ghetto.
See it.
Crime stop downtown, you know. No crime no pass everything, you know. Well, it passed there now. Guys start breed. It start swell. It start swell when I come places when nobody not expect.
To mutate and multiply.
But it still a swell pan normal people see them here. Because the idea, I don't know if this is right for separate program. But real read not supposed to there Jamaica work pan down freely. Every single man where they are Jamaica will deal with certain kind of foolishness of people that go to school, you know. I real read around them people down there, you know. And them quite contented for kick off them neighbor door. Why contented for kick off them cousin door, them brother door, them sister door, them auntie door, them uncle door. I real read that Jamaica walk pan down. The man ain't greedy wife.
Rasta.
Madness. You there? A taxpayer money have to pay back your same boat now. The legend. So all of your same boat hard work when put on taxpayer response same back now. Madness.
Yeah. So what the money they gone?
Man, you know the big rat them pocket, man. The real puss them pocket.
Yes, that.
You know the real puss them pocket that man, my brother.
But wait there. But you that check say Usain Bolt is a heavy youth, is a big heavy man. Is a big top man.
Big top man I come from out of the hole. You know no big top last name. And a big top last name.
No, me not disrespect you seeing Bolt, you know. I don't want nobody feel to say I diss me.
We are big man. When I disrespect you seeing Bolt, the reality it is you seeing Bolt and a last name. Your money can't go so much place. But you have some door where money can't want. If you try to want me to them money, them just take away your money. Yeah, man. My honest opinion is them trick Bolt and take away money, you know. Them put him in a frack for Mr. Virgin and then take away the money back, you know.
Seeing.
And then left that pan Jamaican people back. The frack money that yeah, man, the Virgin frack money that, man. I'm big woman thing is not a disrespect to Usain Bolt. And the reality, and the Virgin frack money that. And I don't know if that situation and put Usain Bolt in a way I'm forced to put on a frack there. Based on him when get out of them system. Them fling card pan himself him not put on the frack what them can do and call them grab upon him and tell lie upon him. I don't know if that them do and trick him. If you understand what I try to say.
Yeah, man,
if it makes sense.
Yeah, man, yeah, makes sense.
Because the idea, it can't be that the case too, you know. So that's why I'm not crucify him, you know. Because really and truly, I think you see him belly full, if you put on dress. But each to them one. But, I look upon it, I say, I wonder if catch them boy, I really catch the ball to the man of the mouth and him can't do no better. Would have to save himself. Because I say time coming alive, sometimes we have to save you, you know. And all the while I can't save the world. Some of them from the situation I catch him, you know. So that's why I'm really on a cruise 5. But if both I leave Jamaica as well, the missus said, I call her name. If my leave Jamaica on the wrong part, I have a whole heap of high water upon him. And I hope not. Because I say I want our legend, you know. So now I'll cruise 5 them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, well, me give thanks. Me hear what they are say still.
Brother, Jamaica want to shake up, not the ghetto want to shake up. Jamaica, the whole Jamaica want to shake up. The corruption too deep down there. The hands are too deep. And everybody knows them can't stop it to it. System now want to stop it to it. Because I guess I want. When the hands are going, bad man can penetrate in the public. So it's not even an idea pill the people can't get.
It's not even a Panadol.
It's not Panadol, because everybody down there worry about how people are dead and all them bullshit there. So, and the police are not making no better neither. That's why I come back down to the same moment argument there, brother. They're not making no better. Because it's the two of them can go up on the road and stop 10K for the day. And that's them with a 100,000 of them pocket. Then now we're about them little pay. Them little pay not come line on to them. So come like them girl money went and them ready. Because every day them get paid.
Every day.
Every day and who don't get paid from. And from them, remember, you know, this is the men know the monster people, you know, from them alright, everything alright, you know. People really give a shit about nobody else. Most people. I come like the man who put on the uniform, come like them, have that pill in them more than anybody else. Them alright. Them the members of them come from out of Ream and Trunk and Rockfoot and Warkyle and all about the place. Them remember that. Them just put on the uniform and forgot said them I was one of the youth them. Come like that uniform there's some curse night. And that not say all police neither, you know. I have good police. Which
yeah, man, you have good police, man. You have good police.
Jamaica for know that, but I know say you have good police.
Yeah, but me not say when no change a go come. You see, me not say when no change a go really forward, you know, in a Jamaica, you know. You see what I say? You see, all even if Jamaica forget. You see, if them forget them money, Zine, because I think Jamaica petition was 8-point-something billion. Zine, that was what me say Ministry of Culture. I said, boy, she a petition to the Governor General to get in touch with the head of state here in the UK.
Yeah. Oh God. Some people them money. So hold on. Yeah. Some people them money are going to them people. I know we're really and truly inside them around the country now. Because it have a pass over to somebody, you know. And a damn big rat and it are going on. My honest opinion, yeah. I'd rather them send down the Monday with some constructor, some man who do the work. And see the road them with the road not there, the road them with them claims to them fix. They just make be a road, good road in Jamaica, good hospital, good police station, good fire station, good school. And make away from there. Just fix the place.
You can fix the structure, you know, and thing, you know. I place, you know. But,
yeah,
but my lord, you see the mind of the people. It's the mind of the people now you're going to have to fix, you know, because you're going to fix the structure and within 3, 4, 5 years, it looked like how it was before you fix it.
It's the same like how we left Jamaica and come to England and come see how England run.
Yeah.
And we see how, well, me never got America yet, but I figure out more or less them places run the same, the whole of them. It's like when them camera down, boy, yeah, and certain things you can't do. It's a be the consequence of it. Anytime people start paying the consequence for things that them do at Jamaica, we are different Jamaica. Every human being on this earth I know right from right.
But here what but here what far right. Watch here. Some of the man them where do certain things. I mean I say probably all of them, but some of the man them that is doing certain things, they're politically aligned. You see me I say?
So that's where the foolishness there. And if you can't get a dragnet for creeping everybody in a we're involved in the foolishness. Alright, just say argument's sake. We don't know if you listen the tape them where Sir Pierre released from the other day.
Some of them. Some of them. I listen some of them. I don't listen all of them. I've listened some.
I listen to most of them. Because I'm not also listen to them. I listen to most of them.
Yeah.
And you look more things you see that you know where. Read out in a court. We talk out in a court. And one judge can get up and say, yo, then I find that some of them men are guilty. Where the man might say, brawl in the day like them, bust off people then. I have to tell them, say, you can't find them the man they guilty. So we all find guilty.
So that is the point that I was trying to make a while ago, that because some of the brethren them are politically aligned, you find out say they're being protected by who they are aligned with politically. You see me I say? I saw the game I play, you know.
That's why I'm saying need these men. You see, I call them come for this scam and them at Jamaica and put them on plane and carry them down in a freezer. Them can come take up some of them big scammer here too. Because them big scammer here scam a whole nation. But I guess them not care about the nation or them a scam, you know? And the tool of his need.
But far right. But for all we know, you know, some of them man they were them extradite, you know. And claim say them a scammer, you know. I got a bigger scam in them gone pan, you know.
That's true.
I got a bigger scamming car them good a look on them youth there and I say, but wait, you know they are Jamaica.
I do this. That's what we can do, though.
We need them upon our team, man.
That's true. You never know.
You see? So some of the commotion them where we are say, boy, oh them, you know, them are extradite and it's just for the show.
Yeah.
It's just for the show, man. Them youth they not gone in a prison, man. Them youth there I live big in America. I do bigger scamming now. I do bigger scamming now, my lord. I want to hear. Bigger scamming. Bigger crime them I deal with.
Yes, I'm going on the big team.
Of course. You know, see them get signed. I sign them get signed, you know, once them guy they come for them or them a scout come in for them, you know, and sign them, you know, man.
Well, man, I saw them big country works, you them not to get rid of people who them think beneficial to them.
Get rid of where? Get rid of where?
You broke our code. How you do this? Come show away. Come teach with this. I could know you do this.
Get rid of where? Them not get rid of them, nah, man. Them not do that. Look pan Snowden and them man there. We lock up in a Ecuador embassy.
Yeah.
You want to tell me so them if them really want him, them can't get him?
They don't want him. They want him, them go for him. And when they bad them go for him.
If them really want him, man, them go and get him.
Exactly.
See?
Well, I tell them, I know myself say enough people want to go back at them yard, no? Because I can't guarantee me I'm one of them people.
Yeah, well, at that, that's why we're there to talk about this reparation thing, because, we want forward back to Ethiopia, Africa, the land where God and goddesses love to be, Yeah. Who want stay in Jamaica free, a free, free waterway, my lad.
Nothing wrong with that, because people decide to stay with them knowing.
Yeah.
Decide to stay with them know, but if people know so better than some of them will run like teeth to get it, man.
What?
That's the reality.
Yeah, well, Jamaica is a nice place without the crime and the violence, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nice place without the crime and the violence. Seriously.
Well, the Jamaica woman once know was a very nice place. That's how I know. The man used to literally walk to community like a movie. From my community to about 5 different communities before me reach a movie. As a youth, them time, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not a good man. Me and no bad man, a problem. When I go about business, good man. I'll 10, 11, I walk, man, by road, man. 1 o'clock at night, man. All I walk, I come from half a tree, man. 1 o'clock at night, man. So me, all them stuff, me in Jamaica, brethren, peace me off. Because I know myself, guess what? Jamaica, nice, comfortable place.
Yeah, nice place, but why? Yo, we can't see the thing I get no better. I'm not telling a lie, alright. I can't see it get no better. So that's why I couldn't go circle for Jamaica right now. You know what I mean?
I may understand.
Yeah, couldn't go circle for Jamaica. Because Jamaica, the place clustered. You see me I say? And the people can't, you see through the place clustered. Because now, just have the so-called native Jamaicans them anymore. You have the Chinese and you have the Indians. On top of the white Germans that was already there.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
They look on what to me with the man and say, boy, I'm sorry for no. I come like you now to go back to Jamaica. People can't run no from China, people can't run no me and couldn't know say. Only come from here, and I say, yeah, but come from here, my father come from them out, shell out passport pound and so yeah, man, a barn here.
You see?
But shell out passport and pick them and say, a barn here. Could I believe this?
Man, Africa, we fair meditate, man. Africa, our place, man. You see me?
Yeah.
Jamaica not really our place. You see? And that is just the reality. No matter how long we did there. You see? And that is the reality of the situation, because the land belongs to someone else. Just like America, we know the history that the land of America don't belong to the Europeans them that are occupied now and I call themselves American. You see me I say? Them dispossess the native Indian of them possession, of them land, and them entitlement and them deeds. See? So are the same thing them do to Jamaica and bring we there.
Yeah.
Probably some of us was there before. Me not go dispute that. But even so, they are not indigenous to the island of Jamaica.
Yeah. Anyone with there before, them reach before some, Some just reach before some.
Some just reach before some.
Yeah.
You see? And Jamaica not our place, man. We love Jamaica, Zane, because we born there and we grew up there, and you know what I mean? We love the place, but we know we have to, deal with the reality. You see me I say? Because a great man like Marcus Garvey, Zane, where Jamaicans are some real patriotic people. Zane, a man like Marcus Garvey them put Marcus Garvey as their national hero, you know. So what them a try to show is them look up to Marcus Garvey, them hold Marcus Garvey in a very high regard.
Yeah.
See? So if them hold Marcus in a high regard now, so if we look upon teachings of Marcus and what Marcus stand for, Marcus really a tell about Africa. You see me?
Yeah.
Most of Marcus teachings is back to Africa. Marcus I deal with. So us as a people now in a Jamaica who hold Marcus at this high regard and put him as even the first national hero, then we should be really paying attention to what Marcus Garvey is saying.
Definitely.
Not true?
Yeah, makes sense.
See it?
Make one sense.
Because Jamaica is not our place. Just like England, with their England, yeah, England is not our place.
That's a woman 100% sure.
Eh?
That's a woman 100% sure.
All right. and our place. You see me I say? We have to go easy. We have to take with time. Cause I know our place with there. You see me I say? And you're going to see a European, you're going to see a white man here, Zane, and him is not an Englishman. But I still fit in place.
Europe belongs to the whole of them.
Ah.
Yeah. Fully overs, man.
You see
fully over. Yeah. And the whole of Africa are fully one.
The whole of Africa are one. You see? But what them do with Africa? You know, see a big borders them create between Africa.
African.
Be borders them create between the Africans them. Colonial borders.
Yeah.
But
because even when I tell my brethren show me say like 2 African countries sell chocolate. And them just one even if you say if it's a man or a family or whatever coming in between the 2 of them and I negotiate what price the chocolate for sell for. And at them I sell them things. 2 African countries compete now for try to sell it the cheapest. For the 2 lunatic them come together and decide say, well, 50 pence more of my chocolate now. Take it or left it. Literally I sell out chocolate for next to nothing.
Next to nothing.
Because them come to understanding for no some man. One Africa this. We have chocolate ourselves to the rest of the world. Them want chocolate, them just pay the price for it. When them compete with them other who can sell it for the cheapest. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, me hear the reasoning before, man. Me hear the reasoning before. When I really come together now and just hold one standard price.
Exactly. But that's how we got, as I say, that's how we got to work from day one, man. And that the news and beat, you know?
Yes,
can't look out for each other. Can't look out for each other.
Cut short.
Don't know put difference aside.
Cut short and crab in the barrel.
Crab in the barrel behavior.
Oh, them really work on we serious, you know.
We work power different, man. They work power different. We get penetrated when them work. Them pay attention and details of a fuck way up. Yeah, you come like that sometimes you're there and you know the right and you still have the foolishness. And like you don't know, you know. But then just like instead of the fuckery. You might not go over the fence and go cut no throat if you understand what I say, but you know if you make the wrong decision them and come on to certain things. And when you know the wrong decision, you still make it.
I mean like he's an artist taking a wrong decision.
Exactly.
I know. Yeah, I get where you say, my lad. Yeah.
They mess you up wicked man. They mess you up wicked man.
is a program what we need for uninstall, my lad.
Yeah, man.
It's a virus.
As my brother said, we not the matrix, you know? And then learn, and then you realize, you know, and you forget out of that, you get rid of all crosses off your back. The man who brought me out and say, man, let me tell you this, man. We are human beings and we have sense. We are the foolish human. We are the foolish animal on earth. Every animal just live. Now paying no rent, no responsibility upon them back. Them just live. And we as animals now, we can't have one house. We want government to give you a house. We want light. We want you. Yeah, man, we have to pay for it, man. It's a price to be smart. We don't want to claim smartness, man. So there's a price to be smart.
True.
And when the dog said, I really sit down and listen to him, and I look and I laugh at myself, and I say, no more time, I say to myself, man, we are some fool creature. We are that we are human being ourselves. We capture animal and then people go look back on him. Just picture that. You capture the animal, put them in a zoo for them people, and then go pay them for look on them. You see how back way we do things.
Yeah, well, you know, see, the people them love back way business. And I say, I don't them thing that them indulge, you know. Be a back way, them think back way, you know. Be a back way.
Yeah, man. The crew, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, far right.
Yeah, I can, man. Bless the Jeff Melder, man. I don't know, man. Taking that program regular, man. I don't know.
Give thanks, my king.
Yes, man. Righteousness, you know. Few people listen to the internet, you know. You are one of them. I'll me tell you. The twin them. I'm not talking too funny because I want to get clear. The twin them, not one of them, the both of them. Brilliant you there. Yeah, man. Them you there over my eye different. Them you there give me a 4 eye. You someone that have a 3rd eye, a 4 eye, then you there give me. Yeah, man, because you see the thing about it, my boss, it's when you made certain thing, and then when you hear next man echo it and you know in yourself, say, that man is a man with sense. You're not going to say all the while, right? But you know he's a man with sense.
Yeah.
So you know when you hear mention some things where you think, you say, yeah, man. You know, say, you're not that fool, you know? And the reality, you have to think like a wise man for no say, you know that, you know. They ever sit down and list to be a foolishness and follow be a foolishness. That's what they say. Yeah, idiot. Because foolishness is interesting now.
That's true. Reality far right.
Man, you that general, man. You know tell about the problem. You tell you how you owe you for solve your problem too. You know just tell us you want problem the run or so. Unless it's gonna work out. No. Them a walk you through it out. Them think are the best way too. And I say, but well, not to me. Them the right all the while, but them right most of the time. The next man might say them right all the time. The next man might say them right all the while, but that's the reality.
Yeah, man.
You
them solid, man. Them solid. Them solid.
Brilliant point, man.
Yeah, man. Them youth, they are solid youth, man. Solid youth, them.
I'm not touch back Africa case, you know. Like me, I bring up no foolishness. But even when the man them touch that, when the dog touch that program there, when them touch that program, then I talk about that case there. But I don't know how the dog break it down. If she's sick, I'm going to look for her and get some help now. Cross she's sick. So if the little sister sick or the big sister, we want to call her, whatever she is. For big or little sister, because I don't know. I'm going to look for the sister and get some help. If you think I help she want. And if I not help she want, I'm going to push out on a dirty pooper.
Simple as.
That's all we ask. Me I ask to her. And many more Jamaican when they're in the arms house and in the dirty life, for ask to. we need to know. Nothing about him like that. The rest of them were there, and the whole them were hide and turn out the youth them and turn out the girl them fuck up.
For real.
Because the woman know shut up, about. And more something like that, I bring out some fuck to the youth them. And enough of the youth them when they say I walk and I slaughter people. I don't think that reach them and them don't know how to deal with it. Believe me.
Mm-hmm. True.
I rebel, the youth them a rebel. Them not nobody to talk to. You go on. Just go and name some people until my time come forget me, you know. Then because as a man, you know, invite no man to come climb by you, no man come hold it and climb by you, man. Because that disgusting, man. Because these people I realize we're not busy with them, you know. Well, me personally not busy with them. Me, not busy with them. All me ask is, please do not introduce my boys or my girls them to that. It's okay for you to carry your son and go give him that. It's okay for you and your son and your family do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But just leave my family, my pit them when they're interested in that, and the other youth them when they're interested in that, so leave them alone. Pack up your boys and your girls them and carry them go wherever you want to carry them go. Phone when them want to fuck and bring. Leave other people put them alone. And that's all people asking them for do. As the dog them say, come like, let them want to lock you for say straight. That's all. You don't say straight and they want to lock you up. You don't have to send up. Me like woman. And the man end up that. Never know Jamaican come to this, I swear.
Rasta. Thing terrible.
Never, no, believe you me, my brother. All of my life, I'm growing in Jamaica, I never know Jamaican come, literally come like come bow to them knees for this stupidness. But I might say something for the last minute before I leave this program. And I hope the female them don't take me wrongfully, but I kind of blame them. I kind of blame the woman them for that stupidness that I want. And my blame, when I blame them is if all of the women them in this world, because this past Jamaica now, like they're everywhere now. If all of the women them who really and truly do not in support of this lifestyle, pull them, pick them from school for 1 month and see if all of that not change. 1 month. Just say, yo, I don't want this at the school. I don't want to teach my people this. It's my people now come to school. All of the women them, if the woman them take them pin out of school for 1 month, I guarantee 99.9% of it. All the straight man them. Fuck the 99.9. All straight man will support the woman doing that. All straight man when a pedophile, I will support them woman doing that. And it sounds like it's hard for the door.
No, man.
Okay. Let's take the pit them out of school for 1 month. That means, yo, I'm going to pit them and I'm going to work neither. So it's all bills, everything just all back up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just all back up. So on the work now go on. So who drive bus and who drive train just now drive none today.
No let
when
them
call out in the soldier them come do it. And see how long I can do it for. 1 month. I ain't one go just walk in the supermarket and eat anything we want. 1 month. And see if all of it not change. The woman them weak. Them weak, my brother. And the reason why I'm looking that way there, there's nothing we can do with our pin them. We don't try to teach them the right thing. If a woman decides to take her pit there and left you, and got burn them with that pin there, you have no control over it. I'm wrong, I'm right.
Yeah, pan a level still. Pan a level, you know, it depends on if you're going to go through certain...
yeah, man. But look on the hurdle we have to climb to correct that, for bring back that reason.
Yeah.
When she can't beat up, talk about it and decide, say, hey, I'm gone left him.
Yeah, I see the point where you make. Yeah. So if them can do something like that, then
exactly.
Yeah.
If you have two youth, my brother, and your woman were there with, ever turn pan you and like, you know. Them pin the automatical come back and like, you know. They don't remember not where them, you know. Because I remember this. We are the bread getter then. So you might go on a little party here and there with the pin. You might tell them go on a little thing here and there as the man. I talk half of my experience as a man. 90% I think about my woman will do it, you know. So she deserves anything we should do that pin them is like I shared with all alone. When I did that, she not, you know, say, man, you don't know a old man make this up, man. To them, it's like you don't do nothing for them, you know.
A mama do everything.
Because you couldn't physically be there. Just notice how woman is forget pardon from pitney. Woman can do pitney actually anything. And the pitney is, God, just to my mom, you know, man. It's just to my dad, you know, just to my mom, you know. And time the father fuck up. First is a boy pitney. Oh, I'm licking at your face. How are you? You can't be saying when I pick that one cap you up. Even a skillfully, never pick the fear when I pick me.
Terrible, man.
I say things to that, my brother.
Terrible. Give thanks, my lord, you know. Give thanks to the call for I. Give thanks to the strength, you know. Give thanks to the reasoning.
Yeah, man. They are going to look at reverse here, you know.
True, my lad. More love and strength, man.
Same thing, my boss. You don't know, man. I love and respect, man.
Yes, I. Manners and respect, king.
General, yeah.
Yes, I.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I tell her, you see. Life of a way off, you know. Change in any direction, you know. Yeah. Change any moment, any direction. So anyway, we're there. We give thanks, you know, the call a while ago and, you know, yeah, the reasoning. Yeah. Balance. Yeah, right across the board, you know. So we're there and we are look on should England pay the 18 trillion pound that is owed to African people in the diaspora and also on the continent. I'm taking calls on 07852923892. Yeah. Let we hear what they are them have to say. I take calls because these things are serious. You see me? These things are serious. And you will have some people one side and they must say, oh, I just money the rest them a talk about. I just money them man they a talk. I just money the man them a defend and them not talk about no repatriation. Yeah, repatriation, of course. That is a must. Repatriation is a must. No doubt about that. But we need the finance. And look how hard we have to work right now. We have to be working 10 times harder than our European counterparts. We have to be working 10 times harder. See? And we are owed. We are owed. See? We are owed money. So, you have some people now, as me I say, one side in a some little corner. Oh, that's money them. I just money them I talk about. Yeah, man, we need the money. What I'm telling you. We need the money. We want the money too. You have some people glorify poverty. You have some ras glorify poverty. I am not one of them ras there. I'm not one of those ras. We have to have all heap of money. What you talk about? We have to have all heap of money. And these guys owe us all heap of money. And the reality is we have to be working 10 times harder to get these all heap of money. When we already work 10 times harder without getting any money. Over 400 and odd years, blood. So, me not glorify in a poverty one bit. Whole heap of money. If me want to live in the bush, then that is up to I. But whole heap of money. You think if I want to go to Africa right now, I can just walk out to Heathrow with my suitcase and say me I get pan one of them British Airways there. Them are the quickest them call security. I said they have one mad bubble out here. One board the plane without no ticket. Money. Zane, money have to board the plane. Have to buy a ticket to board the plane. Reach Africa, need to buy land if we not get it free. If we are get it free, we need to have money for buy material for put up structure. We need all heap of money. Black people, what I'm telling you. We only love poverty, so. And then poverty breed all for crime. We don't love crime too much. Love prosperity, man. Lego poverty. We not in a poverty thing. We not in a suffering thing. Suffer what? Suffering where? You don't want that? Yeah, Jah give we Africa, yes. When I see the boy them bring we out here and slave we for how much years? And then after we work for how much years? Seeing when we're supposed to go take a break and live comfortable, because come on, man, we really put in the shift. We really put in the shift. Night shift, day shift, night shift, day shift. Consistently, systematically, we put in the shift. You know, you're there Jamaica and some site around, a big house, big done, they are foreign, And him a build a big judgment ball mansion and thing. And a little man call you in pan a job, Zane. And through him can manipulate the virgin who call you in pan the job, or probably not even him, but somebody else. Zane, who are the link. But through them are the one who have the job and them can manipulate certain things. What them do? Let me say, yo, watch here, you have to go work all a month before you get pay. And you say, so when it come to month end, how much me I gonna get pay? And I'm say XYZ. Z and them tell you amount, yeah. Alright then, you agree. And you work the month. Then, and when month end come, Virgin say, yo, Natty, you know, say, John, me have bad news, you know. You know, say, the boss, no, me don't know what I'm to the boss, but the boss not send the money, you know. The boss not send the money. And we are calling from last week and him not answer him phone when I know what go on. When them have the money, them get the money. But true, you don't have no link to the boss. And you don't know where go on. See? And them want to have the money and do other things with the money. Them have you that they are work. And you say, alright, I know nothing. See, you work, you continue, your work said we. Next month come. Because remember, you know, you go to do your work and I don't know, you probably all have to borrow some money, I don't know. Or, you know, that probably someone expense. Saying, because nothing not go on. Nothing not go on, you know. And you work for an extra month without no pay. And you still have to come every day. You still have to take either bus or taxi back and forth every day. Or probably have to walk some of the time. Just for reach to do the work. You see me I say? You just want to reach to do the work. Because you know say the end of the month you're going to get paid. 2 months. Same sad story. And you say, but no. You say, you contemplate, say, yo, you know what, me I go, what you say, boy, Jano, you know, me just call, me feel say, alright, some money I go run next month. And you work 3 months. See it? And no money no run 3 months. No money no run 3 months. You go and be frustrated. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be upset. Worse, if you borrow people money for reach a work and you tell them, say, boy, you know, you're going to pay them back. And 3 months in blood. And the people them check say, boy, you go them and you take them for fool. You probably not do no work. Not knowing, say, boy, is some other man that they take you for fool or work you. See? And I get the money, but I take you for fool on top of it. See? Because them have the link to the man who are send them the money. You just a little laborer who, I look at work, I look something for do. Because you don't want to fire no gunshot. You see me? And next thing you know, the man them, you did their work for 3 months. And the man them, I take you for a fool. So it's a similar thing. When you work for over 400 and odd years for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We not get paid for nothing. How you expect we to feel? Eh? And I must feel say we want with money. We must watch you living the best life. And you discriminate against we and you show off upon we and you. After we have worked and put you in a position. So it really come away that, we have a demand. But here are the thing, You see, just like how them say, slavery, not slavery, freedom. Freedom is not something that is given. Freedom is something that you have to take. Freedom is something we have to stay. So here what me I say now, probably are some of them scammer youth there. Them boy are smart, Them boy are smart. You see them take away all of the top scammer them. Them take away all of the top scammer them from out of Jamaica. Have them pan for them side. Just like freedom is not something that is given. It's something that you have to take that by force. So, is it the same thing with reparation? It's not something that them go and give away. It's something that we're going to have to take. Is that the situation? Because if freedom, we're not going to get that freely. We're going to have to take that. Then reparation, I guess it's going to be the same. Eh? Yeah, yo. Listen, them can't, we know they can't pay we. They can't pay us. But whatever them can pay us, based on our demands, they should give it to us. They should give it to us. Based on our demands. You see me? We're not asking a lot. Because everything, nothing hard, as me did I say, is a simple thing. It's numbers. All the banks are connected. The World Bank loan all of these countries money every year. Zine? all these countries, the World Bank, the IMF, they loan them money every year. So it's not no hard nothing. People want to know the thing not hard. It's just a press of a button. The numbers them reach in our account. We are talking about, yeah, them can't pay away, but them for pay away whatever we are demand. Them for pay away whatever we are demand. Because whatever we are demand is still feasible. It's still feasible by the press of a button. Cashless judgment ball era we're gone in now. Cashless, you don't have to give no judgment ball paper. Cashless just put some money in our account. Simple as that. All we have account. All we have ATM debit card and all of them sitting there. See? The bank renew with ATM plastic card after how much years? When it expire. See? The money, the numbers them in the account can't expire. It's a simple, easy thing. Simple, easy thing. Not no hard thing. Not no hard thing, family. It's not no hard thing. How you get paid? Every month, how do you get paid? If you do a 9 to 5, how do you get paid? How do you get paid? You get paid in your account. The money go from a specific account straight to your account. That is how you get paid every month, or every week, or every fortnight. So what is the problem? There ain't no problem. It's a simple thing. All of the people them with upon we call it universal credit. And millions of people upon universal credit. How do they get paid? How do they get paid? They get paid in a them account. Millions of people. Not 100, millions. And how do they get paid? In a them account. So what I tell me say? A cashless era we in and now. You don't have to print no money. You don't have to print no money. Virgin, you don't have to print no money. You just press some, you know what I mean? You just put an estimate. You just put an estimate, man. Come on. You already have a database. We all have Google account. We have Gmail account. We all have Gmail account. Everybody who have Gmail account, them have to have Gmail if you watch YouTube. So, you already have everybody, every African man database in your database. Most of us, everybody thing link online. Them account link with this, that, everything. So, it's not no hard nothing. No man, you not miss the point, you know. You not miss it. We not try to be nice about no amount of money. We not try to be nice. See? We not talk about no amount. We are talking about what is ours. We are talking about what is due to us. That's some poverty thing when I come talk about the amount of money. So how much money you da want? Tell me how much money you da want. How much money you da want? Empress, Jacqueline, how much money you da want? Cause you tell me upon a reasoning upon our next post say we need money for going to Africa and we have to be well prepared and these things. And if we are not prepared, Zane, I'm quoting you now, if we are not properly prepared, Zane, and we're going to Africa, we're going to have to come back to the West. That is what I said. No, so how much money you would want now if you don't come back to the West? A matter of fact, you can call me, you can call me on 07852 923892. We're taking calls. I'm going to there for the next 20 minutes. I'm there for the next 20 minutes. Then if I not get no call, I move. Gone on my bed. See? Money, them have to pay with money. I have to pay with. Fly high or low, man. Know the thing go. You must do everything for trying not to pay with. And here, not to pay with is evil and wicked. To how simple the system is today, not to pay us is evil and wicked. Because it's a simple and easy thing to do. It not harm nobody. It's not going to impact. It's not going to impact them. With the system that is operating today, I live in it. Zane, and me know with the system we are run today, it is easily done. As me assure you, we all have Gmail account. Zane, we now with Gmail account we have a put with name and with judgment ball date of birth. Most of the time, these things is them linked to a bank and all of them something there. Zane? So where I'm gonna tell me say you have all of the data for all of the African people them and you have them account. That is how simple the thing is. Nobody now bad you up for do nothing. You just designate the account them with a specific amount of money and those money reach those accounts. Come on. Me not stupid. Me I make sense. The program is about reparation. Should England pay us the 18 trillion? I'm here living in England. And if me continue to live here in England, probably them are going to say them me not going to get none of the money. Because it's going to be the taxpayers them will pay back the money. Yeah, land is powers, of course. But you think say you can't just go get land without money? You think you can just go and get land without money? You think you can get land without money? And if you're lucky, you might get some land without some money. See? But how much people is gonna be lucky like you to get some land without money. Puss and dog don't have the same luck. See it? So you need money. I'm telling you, man. Need some money, my general, man. Money. We need the money. Put the numbers them in the people in account. Nobody now walk around with a scandal bag of money now. Nobody now walk around with no wallet full of money and people say that you hear people are saying lost money these days. People now lost money again. You hear the body I say they lost the body. They must lost them bank card. You see me I say? And the quickest them can alert them bank and make them know say, yo, yeah. And you know, you probably not have to call your bank because if you know what I mean, if you have a bank app Zane on your phone, you can just disable that card straight away. If you can't find it, you just put a stop on the card immediately. You need even have to make no call to no bank. This is how sophisticated the thing is. Wagwan. You restart it if you want. I must say I make too much sense and I don't play with me sitting here. And I don't play with the platform in the night here. YouTube, when I don't play. British Telecom or whatever, when I not play with the sitting tonight. Alright? Let the thing flow. Look how long me there. Cha. How much people wanna keep out already? My people, the thing simple and easy, man. I make nobody telling the boy we don't forget no money. Jacqueline, but now I get upset, man. Me I express. You understand? I'm not getting upset, man. I'm just expressing. You know, I and I grew up on the island. Or we express ourselves. When I get upset, but I'm speaking facts, though. I want you to, you see, you text back and, you know, put no figure in. You know, I say you don't need the money. Me don't know no woman where I say them don't need no money anyway. That is one thing. That is one thing. But I don't know that woman where I say boy them don't need no money. I must Queen Elizabeth. Because she don't need no money you know. I don't know no woman where I say boy them don't need no money. You see me? Yeah man, the money should be paid because it's easy, it's simple, it's nothing hard. It's not a hard thing. It's not a hard thing to do. We're living in a very sophisticated system. Seeing? As the Virgin that said a while ago, we're living in the matrix. Seeing? Everything where we are dealing with plug in into that system. Everything wired to that system. Seeing? Babylon can't trick we and cool no, man. I and I we are first, you know. Them know say the reality is what I say is truth. It's a simple and easy thing. Yes, the system need electricity. Yeah, them need uranium. Zane, them need uranium. No, my people, come on, man. What I'm telling you, man. Let me remind you now. Brethren. You know, France been collecting thousands of pounds for years from all of the Francophone African countries. For years. All right. Forget about the African Francophone countries. Haiti in the Caribbean. Look upon Haiti today. Look at Haiti today. All because of France. Haiti, the condition of Haiti is because of France. France. So what you want to say, African people? We're not supposed to get paid? These brethren don't supposed to pay us? They're not supposed to compensate us? Brethren, look how much African Leopold kill. Leopold from Belgium. Look how much African him alone kill. We I said them not to pay we? Eh? Who else you know want me call out? Hey, Virgin? Look how much African Cecil Rose kill. Eh? How did them? Oh, I'm telling African people. We don't love poverty. We don't so conditioned into poverty that all what is owed to you, you don't want to deny it. You don't want to deny it. Yo, here what? Me would take phone share, you know. You think that me mind taking phone share? Me would take phone share. We don't know why. Me would take it. See? Yeah, man. It's not more for we, man. Who love the poverty, man? Who just love go and love poverty, man? And we will keep the money, man. Nothing wrong with that. Hmm? Yeah, man. That them want to be careless and go down round here. But we don't intend. We don't have no that intention. You see me? Pay we or not pay we. We gone said we. No could have deal. No could have deal. Money or no money, but we're not supposed to pay we. So we are agitate for that. At 18 trillion. See? And that is friars compared to what is really owed. 18 trillions of friars money. That is insult. See? Insult. If me did say like 18 zillion, but then I say, yeah man, them people are really go the extreme, man. Them people are mean business. But when I say 18 trillion, Oh, no. You're taking the mick. You're taking the mickey out of us. You are taking liberty with we, man. Oh, we for work with that. But I don't know. Yeah. About 8 minutes left on the program here. Honorable family. I think I've said enough. See? Someone please send this to them so them hear it and know say boy, by a certain amount of time them supposed to really make provision, to reimburse the money there. You see me? Yes, honorable family, you're welcome. Yeah, man, give thanks to the item energy also. Together we have to do it, Yeah, so give thanks to the high presence. Yes, sir. Yeah, but these guys, they owe us, man. Now we can't go on like say, boy, we're pretty boy and stush. No. Yeah. Give away what is ours, man. Me have a whole reggae song where I could have play where I address these things still, but we're not going to play in a reggae tonight. You see me? You outside? Yeah, man. For real. More investment for real. Buy shares on these things, stocks and yeah. Reality. Because we're going to have to take our things, because we don't see them giving it us, we don't see them give to us. So we're going to have to take, what is ours, rightfully. You know what I mean? Like it or not. It's what it is. Yeah. Rastafari Black College. Good program and uplifting. Guidance till next program. My Lord and Majesty and Honorable Empresses. Yeah, man, give thanks. Give thanks to them patient listening and rapid attention, Many Africans here in the diaspora will give the payment back to them by buying fancy cars, gold jewelry, designer clothes, and never see Africa. Good night. You are right, Honorable Empress. You are right. But that is for those who want to do that, who with the desire to return to Africa will, and they will return to Africa and they will go and build on what is already building and developing in Africa. You understand? Yeah, man. So who wants to stay around here and give it back and do all whatever they want to do? That they're entitled to their free will. See? They're entitled to their free will. You see me? Only the strong will survive. Well, at the moment, then, wow, I don't know. Yeah. But give thanks, honorable family. As I said, it was an honor. It's an honor and it's a pleasure, you know. And I say manners and respect. But before I go, I have a very special program later today, around about 10 p.m. UK time. I'll be reasoning with a brethren from Belize who have been shot 7 times and survived the 7 gunshot. He is now in wheelchair and he want to come and share his experience with the item tomorrow. See? So look out for that tomorrow, 10 p.m. UK time. Just check the time zone, your time. See? We are going to have a flyer in the community section of the platform here. Alright, with more information. But it will be 10 p.m. UK time. Virgin been shot 7 times, managed to survive it. But he's crippled now and, you know what I mean, in a wheelchair, and, you know, he want to, you know, share his story with I and I tomorrow. So please, you know, be around, you know, to you know, be a part of it. All right? You know, we have to, we're there for each other. Yeah, 100%. Believe it or not, you know, we're here for each other, you know. Yeah, man, so. Manners and respect, honorable family. Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Take care of the eye themselves, alright? Until we meet at Niggas feet. Yeah. So, before we go, time to rise. Time to open up your third eye. Full time you start to realize that all this time they've been telling us one bag of lies. Telling us a God in the sky that for you and I he die. Jenko Jesus or meek or mild. These things they taught us from we were a child. False indoctrinating the innocent minds. Mind control is the signs of the time. Android, cyborg, AI, all these things combined. All these things combined might sound like a rhyme, but the evidence reality is right before your eyes. Under no disguise, the age of Aquarius is the shifting of the time. Sun, moon, stars, the planet in the cosmos align. As the cosmos align, low vibration frequency decline. You strengthen your mind. Access to knowledge, information from the Almighty Creator Divine. Creator Divine. The time arise. I feel time for rise. The time appointed, because I'm anointed. The time arise. I feel time for rise. The time appointed, because I'm anointed. Time to rise. Time to open up your third eye. Full time you start to realize that all this time they've been telling us one bag of lies. Telling us a God in the sky that for you and I he die. Jenko Jesus or meek or mild. These things they taught us from we were a child. False indoctrinating the innocent minds. Mind control is the signs of the time. Android, cyborg, AI, all these things combined. All these things combined might sound like a rhyme, but the evidence reality is right before your eyes. Under no disguise, the age of Aquarius is the shifting of the time. Sun, moon, stars, the planet in the cosmos align. As the cosmos align, low vibration frequency decline. You strengthen your mind. Access to knowledge, information from the Almighty Creator Divine. Creator Divine. The time arise. I feel it time for rise. The time appointed, because I'm anointed. The time arise. I feel it time for rise. The time appointed, because I'm anointed. Time to
YardSlangz, wait there. Somebody say something about Jamaican patois and style and fashion. Yes, to Ras, me a search the other day online and buck up on a new, authentic Jamaican clothing brand. Wagwan are the latest and newest one. In a t-shirt, hoodie, slippers and woman's bag. And a whole heap of other things I may not even mention. Search online for more information. YardSlangz, hit them with a bang.
See you on the next video. I just got the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video.